All right, so tell me why you don't like fox fur on your jacket.
Okay, many reasons.
Shit, man, I was only ready for 2, but go ahead.
I think there's only 2. I'm gonna have to make one up at the end. So, number one, because I saw a fox, you know?
Yeah.
And that really resonated with me.
Just seeing
immediately. Just immediately.
Man.
Secondly, I wasn't for it in the first place.
Okay.
Like, it was always something, I'm like, I don't know, man. I will say this, it is very functional. Like, I didn't realize how big of a difference.
Right, so for people who are listening, we're talking about the fur that goes around the rim of the hood.
Yeah.
Super functional. I'm surprised when it's on.
Every time I get it in my mouth or I smell it, I'm like, oh shit, this used to be an animal.
Right.
And I don't know, man.
That's interesting.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? But I got to see a fox.
I guess. I mean, is it because you didn't hunt the fox yourself? Is that where it's coming from? Or it's just the fact that it was a fox and you feel weird?
I'll tell you what. I can tell myself that this is functional, and that's why this is okay.
Right.
But in actuality, if I actually cared about functionality, this isn't a jacket I would go with. This is a fashion jacket. All of them are. Moose knuckle, goose whatever, rudsack, macage. Those are fashion. You didn't pay $800
Also,
because it's going to get you through Antarctica.
You named a surprising amount of jacket brand names.
Oh, I know a lot of things, Yasin.
Well
Don't put
done.
me in a corner. What?
Who the frick are you, son?
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing is I can tell myself whatever, but at the end of the day, this fox had a horrible go, you know?
I mean, you don't know that. It might have lived a full life and then it got to
Got
its
a cold and then
golden
donated
age
itself to my head? What am I, a caveman? I've got like fur around my head all the time?
Just caught a stray when it was old.
Right. No, I think they probably grew it.
Picked them up and we were like, hey, we can make a hood out of it.
It's probably like a farm in China, man. But that's how they all are. Macage, all of those are like either a black raccoon or a coyote or a fox.
Yeah, mine's got a coyote.
It's nice, eh?
It is wonderful.
Isn't it?
It's wonderful.
I'm not saying
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna take mine off.
Yeah, man, you do you.
I'm all right. Although the thing is that I guess I would resonate differently with a coyote than I would with a fox. I feel like a fox is so close to almost being a domestic animal.
Really?
Maybe that would get me, but I'm not really sure.
Any animal treated shittily, like in a bad way, is generally like I would rather avoid it. And this one seems like it's purely for aesthetic. Or like in a large way,
right?
It's
because a lot of the price tag goes towards the fact that it's real fur as opposed to synthetic or whatever. That being said, I mean, most people's jackets have down in them.
Yeah,
and
but you know what?
No one gives
those ducks.
No one gives a
screw them right in the
about,
face. They hiss at you.
I think you're talking about geese.
Yeah, well, all of them.
Yeah.
Whole,
you just paint them like
that whole genome.
If you have a beak, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, I know. Platypus. Okay. All right, you can come over here. Everybody else, get over there.
Yeah. So like, people are very selective on what bothers them. I'm not trying to call you out.
No, it's okay.
I understand. But no, I'm keeping my coyote there, and I'm okay with furs. But the thing is that it does seem a lot of. You're right. Functionality wise,
right?
You're just doing it so that you can say that you have a certain fur on your jacket. You're not doing it because it's like the sides of my face are warm as a result of this.
Yeah.
And then also, I'm pretty sure most knuckled, some of their stuff is synthetic. Like they're cheaper jackets.
Oh, is that right?
The rim is synthetic. So you can go with one of those and feel a little bit better.
I went to a store at Yorkdale Mall for moose knuckle.
Yeah.
All Asians.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Even the guy selling the moose knuckles didn't speak a lot of English.
Yeah. Why does he?
Need to. Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to speak any English.
90% of the demographic he's already got.
Yeah, man.
If anything, the fact that he speaks English is a plus.
Right. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's how he got that job.
Yeah.
With that said, what's up?
No, I was just saying.
I got a proposition for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Would it be okay if instead of using like, a fox, the rim was like a shitty raccoon or something? Like this raccoon bit a dog.
Right.
Like
a rabid raccoon.
Yeah,
the one that got tossed down the stairs.
That one. Yeah, that one.
that raccoon.
Because that way I'm like, yeah, even if it had a hole in it, I'd be okay with that. I was like, yeah, the raccoon deserved it.
Right.
Something like that.
I mean, I feel like that's a slippery slope, right?
Okay.
Because you're trying to hunt specifically. Hey man, you asked me a question, I'm gonna take it seriously.
In my
and
head,
answer.
immediately, I'm like, he's saying it's a slippery slope. Would you like a murderer's shoes? Because that's where we're gonna end up. This guy murdered 3 kids. He's my shoes now.
Oh, you mean like straight up humans?
Yeah. No. I was like, how slippery is this slope?
That wasn't the slope I was going down. But hey man, yours is actually better, so I can't.
At some level, it does make sense.
You know,
some of these serial killers, like, yeah, man, that guy's a belt.
Dude,
I'd wear him.
Speaking of serial killers,
yeah. Which one?
I just finished watching Ted Bundy's.
Yeah, man.
The thing there.
Saw that like first week.
Oh man, you were on top of that. That guy is the definition of a human being that is broken.
Yeah.
That was, and just the fact that. You know what he was? He was just a couple notches smarter than everyone else finding him at the time.
Yeah.
Like just maybe like 5 years smarter than anyone else that was trying to catch him.
Right.
And that was enough for him to kill, what is it?
Over 30 women.
30 women.
Brutally.
Like all
across
over
America.
Yeah. This guy was going all
Traveling
over the place. Also, the thing is that like, you know, I work. I have a pretty, I have a good job and all the other things.
You don't have time for this shit?
No.
You're like, I don't have time to kill 30 people.
Every once in a while, I'm thinking to myself, like, hey, man, this could all go and you could live on the street. Like, the thought of life can change and what are you going to do? This guy didn't have much. He didn't even have a steady job or anything. How is he doing all of this? How has he got the money to do it? And it's just fascinating that this guy just kept going.
When you have something you really put your mind to, dude, anything is possible.
Man, that guy definitely had a path. I think it was just like an obsession. Like he couldn't do anything else except this.
It's so interesting because the interviewer guy asked him, and he answered at one point. He's like, there are so many decisions and things that happens to a person in their life that you don't know what switches on what. And I think that was the perfect. I'm like, something somewhere made this, some combination of things made a crazy individual who can justify almost anything and can speak very eloquently, seem normal.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
normal.
That's the scary part.
That's the scary part.
It's that you could see it. Like he doesn't seem weird enough that you'd be like, I'd avoid that guy.
Yeah. If he was like any race other than white, they would have caught. They're like. They had no suspicion of this guy.
Yeah. Also, the thing is that he seemed to, like, his face, just the way how he was built and his face felt like he melded very well with all white people.
What about the ladies? They were about this guy.
Everyone loved him though. He was so charming. He got married
while on trial. Are you done with this yet?
Yeah, but the thing is that lady was already. That's a common phenomenon, right? Dudes.
I didn't know that was a super common.
Yeah. They like mass murderers or very popular horrible people.
Jeez.
They get fan mail and they get
I've heard
proposals.
That with OJ.
They get proposals and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I guess, but. Definitely, just some people through just virtue of their horrible crimes, get fans, and like women who want to be with them.
I can't imagine a woman that like killed 10 guys, and that would be more attractive to me. Or like, oh, can I be 11?
Also, see the thing. Here's the thing:
what?
A long distance relationship is already too difficult.
That guy raised a big girl.
Right. A long distance relationship is already too difficult. Can you imagine you trying to enter a long distance relationship and what's between you is prison?
And dude, listen.
So much work.
My wife and I can't think about having a kid until about 30 things are aligned.
Yeah.
This guy raised a daughter from prison. He's like, we could do it. Crazy.
I wonder what happened to that daughter, because the daughter was coming in and out of the prison.
I Googled it, couldn't find her.
Okay.
There's too much information.
Hopefully, yeah.
Try to find her.
Hopefully she's living a normal, quiet life.
Oh, no, she's probably... You can't. How could you? You're screwed. You jump from the beginning, you're done. That's
don't
therapy
have that last
for
name.
A lifetime.
Can't have that last name, Bundy.
No, you got to change your name. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Like, lie to yourself. You'll believe it eventually.
Just go somewhere where no one knows you.
Yeah. Go to another country.
I was thinking like South America.
Yeah.
Run a moped stand.
Okay.
Moped stand.
I could see that.
Yeah, or bicycle rental or like small little tours and things like that. You learn the local language,
Yeah.
right? But you also speak English so that it's easy for you to be able to interact with tourists and things like this. You live a simple life over there.
Yeah. And then one day you turn the TV on, it's the Ted Bundy Diaries, and a million people are Googling you.
Yeah, but your name is already changed right now.
Yeah,
you're
Maria.
Like, you're already done.
You're Maria
out.
Esposa.
Yeah, that's, if I had to get out, that's what I would do.
Maria Esposa.
I mean, the South America.
Yeah. Well, I would love to have a South American name.
Yeah, that too.
Like
Miguel?
even Juan. That's a good name.
I go with
Juan.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Miguel.
Just basic South American names. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Man, that sounds a little too. I feel like you could be mistaken as like an enforcer or something.
Oh, really? You know what? They're aggressive by nature. Even like regular names that you make Hispanic, like Hector.
Yeah.
Hector. Sounds like an axe, right? Or something like that, right?
Right.
That's lit. And
when I hear Hector, I hear Hacksaw, and that's just.
Oh shit!
That's...
I had a Mexican friend. And he's like, "Hey, your name's amazing." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Your last name has a Z in it." And I was like, and that was it. I was like, sick.
was that when Zorro was at its height?
Man, they love the Z. Also, raza means like race or something. So they like scream out "Viva la raza."
Means like race is in your race.
Yeah, long live the race.
Oh wow.
Anyways, enough about me.
Hey man, you just yelling that in the streets.
Yeah, they yelled that in the streets.
Really?
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't know why.
Hey man, we don't know any of those things.
I don't know any of those things.
Yeah. So Ted Bundy is a very scary individual. Netflix is on this kick.
Yeah.
It's on a kick. We're currently right now of let's showcase devious and very scary white psychopath men.
Yo, people love watching that.
That look unassuming and could be your friend.
Right.
It started off with a show called You. It's a horrible show. It's a show that I hate watched. Okay. I hate watched because of this. Ridwana, who's been on the podcast, she started watching this show.
Okay.
And then she told me about it, and she said, please just watch the first episode. I watched the first episode, and I hated how much I wanted to watch the second episode.
Dang.
Not a good show.
It's a Backstreet Boys situation? What do you mean?
No, I actually enjoy the Backstreet Boys. This was more of like, I can't believe they've made a show.
Is this single people shit? How do you gonna hate watch a show?
And also there was a level of fun on like every once in a while, like reconnecting and then just hating the show together. Like I just watched an episode. It's more fun that way, right? You just like,
it's like a...
So it starts with this show called You, which that's not an official Crash and Flow recommendation. Just saying.
Obviously.
Then after that, I watched Dirty John.
All right.
And then Dirty John is about this guy who made a career about, and I think we spoke about this before. He just made a career about terrorizing women. He meets women. He meets women on dating sites, dates them for a little while, tries to get their money, controls them, abuse them, like gaslight them, crazy stuff, very insidious type of thing. Then that wasn't enough. Netflix released the true 1-episode documentary on the true Dirty John, so you can kind of compare the two. And then now they had Ted Bundy. They're just rolling it out. If you have a crazy white guy story, pitch it to Netflix.
There's a serial killer show they have on there, where death row show, where they just have a cover an inmate's story for half an hour. Just like, why are you on death row? Yeah. And it's just some guy with no conscience, just talking very calmly
about what he's doing,
about what he did. He's like, and then I put my finger in his eyeball and took it out.
Why am I laughing? I'm so uncomfortable.
And Farah loves watching. I'm like, I'm gonna sleepwalk tonight.
Yeah. Farah seemed to resonate with.
She likes that.
Yeah,
she likes some
dark stuff.
She likes the darkness.
Anyway,
chef's table. It's a weird combination. It's weird.
So there's a spectrum, yes. And then somewhere at the end of the spectrum of like not really hurting people, but at the same time it's pretty bad. A little bit of a scumbag. Is this guy? He's called the serial dine and dasher.
Oh, all right. Ooh, that's the kind of serial guy you can kind of almost like.
Right. You kind of want to talk to him. Yeah, have a conversation with this guy. So same deal, right? It's a white dude. Keeping with the theme here.
Yeah, if it was a black dude, they'd call him like a food thief or something. They would be like, this guy.
This gangster.
Yeah.
Right. Affiliated with both Blood and Crips. Okay, so what he would do is he would find women on dating sites, and then he would say like, I'm a foodie, I love having nice food, whatnot.
Yeah.
And they would choose like a nice restaurant.
Of course.
And he would go to the restaurant. Sometimes he would go to the restaurant before she would show up and already order one meal.
Wow.
And then when she shows up, he's like, listen, I was hungry, I already ate a meal, but I can eat another meal. And orders another steak dinner.
Wow.
Sits down, eats it.
That's amazing.
Then he's like, listen, I'm really worried about my mom. She's actually really sick, so she's got a test, and my battery's low. So I'm just gonna run in the car and get a charger. I'll be right back. Never to be seen again.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now this lady here who's on the first date or whatever with this dude is stuck with, upwards of $300 bills.
Right.
And he's just gone. He's in the wind.
Dang.
So he did this to like 8 or 9 women.
Enough for them to connect somehow. Like post it somewhere.
Somewhere in someone's office, there was a map with pins of various restaurants and where he hit.
Like, he's obviously in the tri-state area. He likes Italian.
All right. Hold on one second.
And he likes his women.
Let me see over here.
Where did you read this? Is it a Reddit thing or is it like a news thing?
I think I heard on a podcast mentioned somewhere.
Yeah, because I was like, who's wasting their journalistic, talents on?
Okay, so Gonzalez he's 45 years old.
Gonzalez, love it.
Invited them to dinner via online dating and then ditched them before the meal was over.
Dang.
Right, so this was in Los Angeles. So ladies in Los Angeles, watch out.
Wait, did they name him Gonzalez?
No, I think they have his name because they caught him.
Oh, he got caught?
Yeah, it's...
Who catches you? Who catches you? The police?
Yes. Okay, so this is the interesting thing. Los Angeles District Attorney's Office is dealing with this case.
What? It seems like this is...
Known as a serial dine and dasher in local media, was arrested this week on 10 felony charges in connection with alleged awful dating etiquette.
Man, California laws.
Between May 2016 and April 2018. This guy had a 2-year run.
He was running. Dang, that's a lot of meals.
Like, can you imagine the high he was getting on when he's walking to his car,
all
knowing
full of like expensive food, just feeling amazing, just giddy with excitement of getting away?
I think also he was just doing it close to his house.
How lazy is this guy? Come on.
Hey, man. Just finessing women and...
Can't get on a bus?
Oh, no, not at all. In addition to the 8 women, 2 restaurants were also listed as victims because they decided to pick the tab.
Right.
Right? So, but most of the times it was the women that was paying.
Wow.
Now, here's the deal. Right? The way how I was thinking...
amazing.
the way how I was thinking about this is, okay, if you go to a restaurant by yourself, order food, eat it, and then leave, I understand how that's considered stealing. Yeah. But if you're on a date, order food, and then you leave... then the other person's kind of forced to pay your thing. So is that a crime? Because now you're just being an asshole date. You know what I'm trying to say?
No. Tell me again.
All right. What I'm saying is that if you go by yourself to a restaurant and you order some food, you eat it, and you leave without paying,
right?
I understand that that's theft.
Yeah.
Right? But when you're on a date, so now two of you together.
That's the beauty of this, because you can leave and they'll be like, they won't say anything. It's like, oh yeah, she's here. He'll be back.
Yeah.
But if you're the one eating and stuff and you're alone, they don't even let you leave most of the time to go outside. Are you crazy? You can go to the bathroom. It's on the other end.
Right. So you would think that it's not that big of a deal.
What do you mean? It's a huge deal.
No, I mean to say in terms of a law.
It's of a law breaking?
Yeah.
No, it's just something like Barney Stinson does on How I Met Your Mother with like ugly women or something, which is wrong.
So here it is.
Uglies.
Here it is. Listen to this. Right. Gonzalez pleaded not guilty to 7 counts of extortion.
Extortion.
2 counts of attempted extortion and 1 count of grand theft. Okay.
Wow. You know how expensive that meal was.
Accused of cheating his dates out of more than $950.
These are good meals.
He faces a maximum penalty of 13 years in prison. Of course, he's not going to see the 13 years.
Of course not.
But like they threw the book at him.
Yeah, good luck getting a date after that, man. if like a girl goes on a date with him, she'd be like, I like to pay for this meal up front.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there it is. That's the guy.
That is the guy.
That's the guy.
Well, man, good for you. You like knowing about horrible people.
Yeah, that guy's a scumbag, but I really want to talk to him.
Yeah, it makes it hard to like tell kids about like what to watch out for because it's everything.
No, okay, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I can break this one down. This one down. Here is a potential red flag
Okay.
that this might happen to you.
If he's eating a meal before?
Yes. If you show up to a date and he has already been there long enough, like you showed up on time.
Yeah.
And he's already had a full meal.
Yeah.
Red flag. Yeah. Immediate red flag.
Unless it's you're a fast food restaurant, anything else that takes a minute. How do you get here that early and order and now is
right?
Come on.
Yes, exactly.
That's
that would be your red flag. The red flag for Dirty John is don't get married after 1 month, or 1 month or 3 months, whatever.
Yeah, but that's something anybody should know. That's on you. That's not a red flag. That's common sense. The common sense of this one is use your common sense.
Right. That being said, apparently that guy was the finesser of finessers.
I don't believe it.
He
son.
was trained as a child. Mm-hmm. Okay, his dad.
To do what?
What?
To do what?
To defraud people.
To defraud probably the perfect type of person.
Yes, he chooses his victims very carefully.
Because those people are like it's hard to help everybody. I feel bad for him, but
it's a cold world out there,
dude. It's like, in the animal kingdom, right?
Yeah. Sometimes people are going to get got.
That one's going to get eaten by an alligator.
Sometimes they're going to get got.
There's one going to get. And that's, circle of life. Circle of life.
If you be a horrible investigator.
Circle of life. Yo, I saw a video of a leopard with a GoPro on it, hunting a antelope or something.
Okay.
Oh, so much fun.
Right.
It gets your heart going.
Really?
Because you're the leopard.
Yes, of course.
It's not even watching the leopard get the antelope. You're the leopard. And I was like, wow, I feel sweaty.
Where was it? Where was this GoPro attached?
Under him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you could see the bottom of his chin.
Right.
And then just the antelope friggin' trying to go.
Right.
It wasn't an antelope because antelope's slightly faster than a leopard.
Right.
But very...
Man, that must have been...
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's the Will Smith show on Netflix.
Okay.
This Strange Rock.
Really?
It's amazing. It's like Cosmos.
New?
I think it's like a month or two old.
Wow.
But if
Will Smith is out there killing it.
The great thing about this is that it's not heavily narrated, so he only comes in every few minutes, and he does a good job. He just talks about science, but he doesn't pretend to be an expert.
Okay.
So
is he dropping like inside jokes? Like he's dropping Fresh Prince?
No, he's just talking about like nature and climate.
It'd be kind of funny if he threw in a couple references.
Like what?
I have no idea.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure he could.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could. That's
if
interesting.
aliens were around, like them on an Independence Day, I can't imagine.
Man.
Yeah.
It sucks that he wasn't in the second Independence Day.
That's okay.
No. It's a problem because the second Independence Day was really not good.
I didn't watch it.
The third one was even worse.
There's a third one?
Isn't there? The sequels were no good.
Okay.
I feel like there was two.
Bro, the first one was only good because of like a perfect combination of things, They didn't try to make it good, Right. Everything about that now, if you watch it, you're like, okay, interesting.
Y'all got really lucky.
Yeah, you got really lucky. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's true. But that's fair. That's fair. Man, those are
some of the best movies.
It's so memorable. I still remember to this day where he's like, remember the dad who was Jewish? He said, "Oh, come, we'll pray or whatever." And the guy's like, right. I'm not Jewish." And the guy said, and then he says, "No one's perfect."
Yeah.
I was so close to saying that joke just recently. I was in the lunchroom.
Okay.
I was talking to this guy. He was eating by himself, right?
Yeah.
And he had a face that looked like it was a potentially might be a Muslim face.
Right.
With beard and everything. And so I was just talking the story and things
trying
like
to figure out how high your Muslim bar is. What do you mean with that nose?
And so I was talking, and then at some point I said inshallah.
Yeah.
Because I was in what I perceived to be a company of Muslim, right? Mm-hmm. And then I said it, and I'm like, wait, no, hold on, I should probably check. And then I said, wait, are you Muslim? He said, no. And I had to stop myself from saying no one's perfect.
Yeah.
Because that would be an offense.
Yeah.
A huge one.
Because you're not an 80-year-old Jewish man.
Yes.
You know?
Can I get away with that?
You can't get away with any sass whatsoever.
None.
If you have any sass, somebody will hit you.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was so close, and I was thinking to myself, man, that joke is a very old joke from a very old movie from way back, and it's just still like it wasn't even that I had to recall it. Mm-hmm. It was already in the chamber.
Dang.
Like my brain was like, here, take this one, go.
Yeah.
I had to be like, wait, put that away.
Did the guy tell you what race religion he was?
No, he said no.
That's good.
Yeah, that was the end of that. I mean, after that, it just if you're not this one, you're obviously this other one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Unless because at some point you had a weird fascination with fire worshippers. So.
Yeah, because that's amazing. I mean, worshipping fire. This is makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Have you seen fire?
I have. I've also seen how well it deals with water.
Yeah, I don't think
because then in that case
I don't think it's a 1-to-1 ratio, man. Okay,
if that was the case,
have you seen lightning? Now what? Huh? They're just playing games now. Have you seen the moon?
I feel like inevitably you would get back to God at some point.
Yeah, eventually, all of it. But if you build a fire, right?
Yeah.
And everything it represented, in terms of life and whatnot. But if you're building a fire, sometimes you make a good fire, you look at it for a while.
Yeah.
It's entrancing. Just like, ooh.
I can almost see it as like a portal.
Okay.
You know? Like something will come out of it.
Plus also Zoroastrians. How cool is that to say?
Man, just because
what are you,
your
a
name...
Zoroastrian?
Just because
you're freaking Zoros. Right? If they have a temple nearby, you're trying to get mad at them.
Right.
It's always smoke in there. This is a Dane Cook joke. Doesn't sound like a Dane Cook joke.
These freaking Zoros.
Yeah, these Zoros always over here lighting matches around my kids. I don't want to teach them that.
I'm all about fire safety.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I didn't see the Smokey the Bear shit. These Zoros.
I've never seen that either. I hear references to it.
Oh, really?
I don't understand what that is.
It's cool, man. Smokey the Bear tells you, you'll see him,
fire safety, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he's in the woods, and he has a hat on and jeans, I think, but no shirt.
All right.
And he's
I mean, he's a bear. He didn't even need the pants.
Yeah, he doesn't need a hat, for God's sake. He's not getting sunburned.
No, he's fine. He's got fur.
But yeah, he tells you about fire safety while walking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. I obviously
there's
didn't
nothing else you can say after that. I know.
I obviously didn't watch any of that because I had a weird fascination with fire.
Yeah, everybody did, dude.
Kept on. Yeah.
I used to get those big boxes, like 300 match boxes. You can only get in Pakistan. They wouldn't allow that here.
Yeah.
That's trouble. That's a bomb. At that point.
Yeah. Put it in a container, light it. Man.
But
I wanted the light anywhere matches. I want to get one of those. Because you know why?
Yeah.
You watch the Looney Tunes, right?
Right.
So right before Wile E. Coyote.
Yes.
Right.
Way to break it down into first, middle, and last name over here. Wile E. Coyote. I'm like, what are you, Hawaiian?
Right before he was about to light the dynamite, that would presumably bring the demise of the Roadrunner. He would just lift his foot and start it right on the bottom of his foot.
Like it's easy.
Like it's easy.
Yeah.
And I remember trying that when I was a kid. Nothing lit.
No, man.
It only took.
Have you seen somebody try it like in a cartoon or a TV? They'll do it with the
stubble of their beard.
Yeah, the stubble of their beard.
That might be one of the most manliest things ever.
I thought that's how women got pregnant. Because I'm like, that does something to somebody. Oh my God. Right?
Just upon seeing that act?
I think so. Because honestly, man going into a woman is crazy.
Yeah.
If we weren't used to it, that sounds insane in terms of how you make humans.
Right.
Yeah. He's going to go into her. I'm like, fuck off.
Okay, fair.
Sorry, I have nowhere to take that. It still boggles my mind sometimes.
And so your first thing was lighting a match.
It's a manly thing to do, bro.
I'll 100% agree. 100% agree.
Especially if you're a fire worshipping woman, right? Some Zoroastrian at the temple. You see that? You're like, oh shit! From his. It could happen.
Just spontaneous births.
That shit came full circle.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Speaking of spontaneous births, both of us finished the Umbrella Academy.
Yes, we did,
and that wasn't a cheap segue. That was a good segue.
We also both finished Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that one
Coming with
later.
Loaded guns over here.
Right. That's
How
awesome.
deep are we right now? Oh, we're only 30.
Yeah, we got some time. Okay. So, uh, the Umbrella Academy.
Right.
That is an example of how you port over a comic book story into a TV show.
Yeah.
So nicely done.
I can see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took a while. That took 3 months to come around. And I'm like, yeah, I can see how you can hold something to a certain standard and you can get it done, especially with these guys. I don't even know these guys.
Yeah, except for Ellen Page, everyone is like nobody.
No, I mean their characters. It's not like with, certain Marvel DC stuff. I'm like, I know some of the backstory.
right.
You don't have to build it all up.
Yeah.
From this, I'm like,
Yeah.
like they started from scratch and did a good job.
Yeah, 100%. It was actually a pleasure to watch. I really had a lot of fun with it. We're not going to ruin anything on that. None of the plots or anything like that.
I don't think a lot of people have seen it yet. But
yeah, exactly.
highly recommend.
But highly recommended, and don't let this one go past you. Also, there's something interesting. Is the person who wrote it? I feel like is like from a rock band.
No, I think possibly. Yeah, check into it. I have no idea.
Yeah, hold on.
These are the best and worst parts of our podcast. I think until we get a producer, we shouldn't talk about anything that we have to Google.
Nah, man, it's all good. This is how our early days are going to be. Gerard Way. Nope. Gabrielle Don. I swear I heard something along the lines of like one of these authors was an artist,
like a musical artist.
Yeah.
Playing the banjo in a folks band.
Yeah. Here we go. Gerard Arthur Way is an American singer-songwriter, musician, comic book writer, vocalist, and co-founder of the rock band My Chemical Romance.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wait, what did he do in My Chemical Romance?
Lead vocalist and co-founder of the rock band My Chemical Romance.
Wait, he was the lead vocalist?
Yeah.
Wow, you have totally redeemed yourself. Like 110. You've gained probably like 10 random lookups for future podcasts today. That's impressive. I like My Chemical Romance. Do you like My Chemical Romance?
I heard a couple songs that never really got into.
Oh man, they're pretty good. That's amazing. Good for him.
Yeah, and so apparently, it was sometime during his during his career, he decided to write. He wrote the Umbrella.
Maybe that's why the music in the show is so good.
Oh,
because the music is
man.
off the charts.
That soundtrack
for the
is
music.
so good.
Yeah,
so good, and it's varied too. It's not like one particular genre. It really touches everything, and it's all really good.
Yeah.
I first started taking notice of it once we heard Nina Simone's Sinner Man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Once when I heard that, I was like,
Yeah.
So no, definitely a very, very good show. I think only about like 10 episodes or something like that.
Yeah,
so
you
it's an
fly
easy
through
watch.
'em.
Yeah. Really good.
Superhero stuff, you can get behind it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well done.
But it's like standalone, nothing to do with DC, nothing to do with Marvel. So you don't need to know
waiting for like some sort of
some kind of tie-in.
Yeah, but
no. So you don't need any background information. Just go and watch it, enjoy it.
You go watch Ellen Page be Ellen Page.
Yeah. So that was good.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on
okay.
Amazon Prime.
Okay. So The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, I've been sitting on that for a very long time.
Yeah, man.
Man, I absolutely love that show. This might be one of my favorite shows.
It's a great show. Very good show.
I usually put it in my top 10.
If you got a wife, you can sit down. Your wife will like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun for the whole family.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah. There's something awesome about the show in that. Okay, so the main premise of the show, this one we can say without having to like give too much away.
This is the trailer.
Right. So there's a lady. She's married and she's very supportive of her husband who is trying a stand-up career. And then some things go awry, and now she's by herself. Makes a decision that maybe she will try. Doing stand-up. It kind of happens like
in a drunken stupor.
Exactly.
Right.
And then someone who sees her believes in her, and then she kind of like does that. Anyway, so now it follows her career as like a starting comedian in the 50s or 60s in New York.
Right. So like Lenny Bruce era, if you're into stand-up, when stand-up is just barely
just starting.
a thing. Yeah.
And Lenny Bruce appears on the show, not the real Lenny Bruce, an actor playing him. And it's really cool because there's some parallels to what truly happened in New York, where Lenny Bruce was laying the foundation to what is known to be stand-up comedy now, and at the same time, it's interwoven this really, really cool story of Mrs. Maisel. Man, 2 seasons, not a single episode is like a sleeper.
Yeah,
every one of them amazing with like it, and it's got like this charm about the show. It's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I freaking love it.
It's a great. Also, I don't know the lady's name, but she's really good. The lead actress.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Great actress, adorable.
Yeah.
Check it out, people.
Yeah, the highly recommend both those shows. Specifically, Marvelous Ms. Maisel. That's a golden.
Yeah, you got Prime.
Yeah,
everybody has Prime. Just turn your TV.
And you need to do it. And then for you sci-fi people out there, you get your Prime because The Expanse season 4 comes to Prime because the great. I don't know about
Jeff Bezos,
great, but like the terrifying.
Have you seen the picture?
The terrifying Jeff Bezos saved
that is
The
scary.
Expanse.
He looks more and more like an evil guy. So I'm like, I don't know, man. Fix it.
He looks like an Israeli gun runner.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I just like that one of his eyes keeps getting bigger while the other one gets smaller as he's getting older.
Is that what's happening?
Oh yeah, it's happening.
Man,
it's
are you looking at some time lapse?
Look at that. His wife left him.
Yeah.
Took everything. Took half of it. She's one of the richest women in the world now.
Yep.
Did you see the lady he liked to send naked pictures to?
No, I haven't. Jeff Bezos was done in by like dick pics?
Allegedly. I feel like this is the kind of shit that gets you killed by the Israeli gun runner over here.
Right.
But from what I understand, allegedly, Inquirer was going to leak the fact that this guy sent the nudie pic to this TV anchor person.
Right.
Also like middle-aged, not like, that Jennifer, whatever that girl's name is in the Weather Channel. But like a middle-aged lady, and they caught a hold of it somehow. And the Inquirer was going to leak it and stuff when he just came out.
And he's like, F you, I'm going to own this.
F you, I'm going to give half my shit to my wife.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I mean, well, hopefully it's somewhat on nice terms. This is the reason why she's a member of the board.
Yeah,
right?
Probably. Yeah, I think she's
obviously with the amount of shares that she has, she's definitely like a member of like the executive board.
I don't think that's how it works.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Like, what do you?
That being said, I feel like she has enough for her to do something.
You think just because I see what you're saying. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
she has so much shares that she could do something about to the company.
All right.
Right. So he's got to play nice. He can't.
I don't think
do that.
that's how it works, bro.
Right? She's gonna sell all her shares to Google, and now Google owns Amazon.
No. She's like, we sell, and she just makes something up. We sell Q-tips now in the Amazon.
No, I don't think. Yeah, but what was I was gonna go with it somewhere in that.
Yeah.
It
didn't seem like.
You have such low faith, bro.
Oh man, you could do it.
You don't even know.
Anyways, check out those TV shows.
Yes, Marvelous Miss Maisel. Coming back for season 3. Yeah, it's only 2 seasons right now.
Yeah, makes sense, man.
Easy watch.
Anything else cool happen? We haven't done a podcast in a minute.
It has been a while. Well, you went to England.
London. It's interesting.
Okay.
You'd like it.
Right.
It's a lot like here.
Okay.
And after a while, you forget people have accents.
Okay, it just feels like that's the new normal.
Yeah. It feels like here, every now and then somebody will remind the crap out of you with their accent.
Right. Because you can't hear your own accent. You can't hear your own accent.
Right.
Vis-a-vis on how different it sounds to everyone around you.
No. I'm saying that you forget other people have accents.
No, I understand that. But you were just saying then someone's going to remind you.
Oh, I mean, someone's going to remind you by having a super thick accent.
Oh, okay,
like, they're going to remind you you're in another country because you're like, what the hell did that guy say in English?
Oh, is that thick, eh?
Yeah, some Scottish folks are just like, it's like if a terrier decided to like really make a good go at talking. It's just, you don't know what's happening.
Hey, yo, man, you don't know where we're trending. Sometimes we trend in Somalia. Sometimes we might trend in Scotland.
I'm good with that. I'm saying they know. You know?
Yeah, that's
they must have somebody say, what? Huh?
Man, maybe you got to watch some Scottish TV shows.
I love watching TV when I'm traveling, so I did that for a while. It's their humor and everything is very different.
Yeah,
the animals are different too. Their ducks are different. They're like it's not like just mallards and stuff.
Yeah, what do they got?
They got like some diver ducks are very common. So it's like a black duck with a pintail. So you can look up a pintail duck or a diver duck.
Yeah. Okay.
They also have Canada gooses, but they just call them gooses.
No, man, they can't do that.
Yeah, I was
Canada
like,
gooses. No. Yeah. Canada gooses look specific. Like they have a distinctive look and they have a distinctive temper.
Right. No, this I don't know if I took a picture with one and it got pretty friendly, but I feel like people fed it a lot.
Yeah.
You looking at pintails?
Yeah.
I heard foxes having sex, which is frightening.
I think any animal, the sounds that any animal makes during coitus.
Respect. Coitus doesn't even sound sexual.
Right? That's why I went for it.
Coitus sounds gross.
Yeah, somewhat moist. I think any sound they make is gonna sound bad to a human.
I'd love to prove you wrong, but I have no examples. I'm like, hey, dude, when these two do it, it's musical.
Right? No, I don't think so.
Maybe some birds get a nice little rhythm going.
No, man, that looks scary. Have you seen how eagles do it? They just fly into each other, and they like in midair, and they like latch on, and then they do like this death spiral together, and then they got like up until before they hit the ground, they gotta finish.
No way. Whose idea was that? That's the guy's idea, definitely. That's somebody who doesn't want to cuddle. He's like, I'm not gonna get in a nest with her.
In and out, baby.
Yeah, you guys just like, oh, this is how I do it. Just run right at me. Right?
Yeah. And then you got whatever.
And then you just split. You just split.
Yeah, before you hit the ground.
Yeah, you're like, oh, why was that so quick? Oh, we had to do it. This ground was coming, baby. What do you want me to do? I care about you. Bye. She's gone. She's like, do you wear a condom?
So, yeah, that's terrifying.
That's
maybe
hilarious.
Giraffes. They won't make no noise whatsoever, so it just sounds like rustling.
I imagine most animals do it quietly. You don't want to advertise you're getting it. I feel like that's dangerous in the wild.
Right? Because the lion hears it, he's like, I'm going to get 2 for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1. You know, they ain't looking. I don't even have to come out of the bushes. Just come right up.
Yeah. That's
People sometimes sound interesting.
I mean, how thin are your
at my hotel, at this one, nothing. But I've definitely, even at my last apartment, have heard people having sex.
Just going at it.
Yeah, there's a rhythm, right? There's a rhythm.
Right.
That's all I got.
Okay.
But there is a rhythm that you're like, respect that rhythm. That's a rhythm.
Are you timing him? Was like,
yeah, once Farah fell asleep and she was snoring a bit, and then she got quiet and I could hear it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I could hear her.
Right.
Definitely can't hear him. I don't respect any man making any noise during sex. Not in the slightest. You know,
she's got to be a psychopath, just quiet.
I like a strong, silent type. If a guy's making noises,
right?
You go to the gym, you work on your cardio.
Yeah. Sure up the ability.
But like, I hate. Yeah, I don't know why. Anywho's it. But then the bed was moving. You know, like that's just gonna happen.
Hitting the wall. There you go.
And that's the rhythm. And I was like, oh, that's a rhythm, man. This guy's keeping up a beat.
Wow.
Like a drummer.
So did you just sit there and start beatboxing?
No, I moved to the couch. I don't need to hear that shit. I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't need to be in my head right now.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be a weird mixture.
Then you see them the next day in the hallway.
Was this the one that attacks his wife?
That was once, but yeah.
Damn.
I'm not making excuses, but never saw him again after that. But yeah. Fun times when you're living next to... But that happened in the hood. In Houston, you'd live next to... like somebody would rob... My buddy got robbed. Mm-hmm. And then later, the police caught him. It was his neighbor.
Wow.
Now you live by your neighbor... The neighbor who broke into your house and, you know, took your TV.
How do you settle that? What's street code for that? Shoot him?
Nothing. I don't know. When you're brown, that's nothing.
Oh, yeah. When you're brown, you ain't nothing.
And it was in a good neighborhood. So... You know, kids will be kids.
That, or you want to be like super passive aggressive. You buy them a present with all of the items that they stole. Be like, here, you can have it.
I don't get it.
See, like they came in, they stole a DVD player, right?
Yeah.
And you find out whatever. You take this super high ground.
Yeah.
You just buy them a DVD player.
Oh,
give it to them a gift.
That's not passive aggressive. That's just like a saint.
Oh, okay.
That's just like a giver.
Yeah,
that's somebody like converting you to the religion.
Right.
You know, that's like, whoa, my God.
Yeah.
This guy totally turned the other cheek and gave me a DVD player.
Yeah. But what you do is you put him. No, it's gone dark.
Thank you. I like how you ran the whole scenario and you're like, no. This is gonna get.
the problem.
All right, so foxes. So I'm in London first night. I
Right.
see a tail.
Yes.
I run after it.
Right. You see a bushy tail, you run after it.
I see a bushy tail. I know this bushy tail. There's no way this is something else.
Yeah.
I check out the fox from about 40 yards away. It's pretty far, but clearly a fox.
Yeah, just looking at you.
That night, I hear a child screaming like they are lost and possibly getting attacked by a fox. And I go to the front desk and I'm like, I think I hear a child getting attacked by a fox. And they're like, oh, that's a fox. It's just mating with another fox.
Oh, he went with mating.
Mating. Yeah, what is he going to say? Coitus? This is Britain. Coitus. I'd be like, what? And you say it again, I was like, I'm Irish. And I just keep walking. So yeah, they do that when they're screwing. Apparently the female fox closes her, you have the words, you tell me.
Right.
Where the penis of the male fox goes.
Right, okay.
She closes it. The
channel.
The fox and the channel.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I couldn't figure this out. And apparently it's common in coyotes and wolves as well.
Okay.
They close their nether regions, channels.
Yeah.
And then the guy will go, ah! And like, it'll sound like a child. And then she'll also do it. And then she'll eventually release. I'm not sure why all this happens.
Wow. It's really aggressive.
Right. There's yelps and screamings. And it doesn't sound sexual at all. Or maybe it sounds incredibly sexual. I don't know.
No, I think pain is universal.
Apparently, they're like raccoons over there. Like foxes are like raccoons. Like they're around.
Yeah.
You don't always see them, but you'll see them.
Yeah. If I had to choose foxes over raccoons, I still would choose raccoons.
Justification?
Definitely a cooler animal.
All right.
They look cooler. They have somewhat opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Right. So they have little hands just carrying stuff, and they do funner stuff. It's better for the internet. You know, you watch stuff like a fox is it's just a dog.
Yeah, it's like a pretty dog.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a pretty cool dog.
Yeah,
but it's still a dog.
It's a dog that's got pretty privilege.
Yeah, but it is pretty.
That's
man.
it. Except for the one on your hood.
Yeah, no, that one didn't make it. I don't know. That one must be pretty at some
Maybe
point,
that's what the fox was looking at. He's like, is that my cousin?
No. That's why it's a raccoon, like some greedy raccoon that bit your dog.
Right.
Put them on my hood any day, man. That's why they had those hats.
The raccoon
like Daniel Boone hats, you know, or the raccoon tail.
Yeah.
It's probably just purely out of spite.
Sounds like you're 100% on board with raccoon fur.
Any asshole animal.
Raccoon fur.
Those monkeys that steal your stuff.
Oh man.
Screw those monkeys.
Can you do monkeys? I would be able to do monkeys.
Monkey would be hard.
Yeah. Primates.
That's the line, bro.
Can't do it.
Frankly, raccoons should be. Raccoons are very much a family-related
That being
animal.
said, can you imagine how badass it would be for you to wear like a gorilla, like the full pelt of a gorilla?
A gorilla vest?
With like the gorilla mouth is like here. So like the face and mouth. So there's like the canines are right by your eyes.
That's the craziest cosplay ever. Some cosplay
It's not
person,
cosplay,
right?
bro.
Just,
this is what I would wear at the Riz conference.
Yeah?
No.
Dang, that would get you some attention.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
I think just like women are attracted to Ted Bundy, I feel like there's a certain woman out there like, huh?
she grunts like that too.
Yeah, you're like, he's kind of giving a little monkey signs to you, like, hey.
Just letting you know.
She's out there, bro.
Right.
This woman's out there.
Yeah. Some hope for me yet.
Telling you.
All right, man. We should probably.
Yeah, it's full circle. There ain't nowhere else to take this. I got my fox story done.
Yeah.
That's what the fox. I didn't realize what the fox says. That's fucking what he goes. Ah, which is exactly what you do.
And everyone,
if a girl closes the channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
All right. This podcast lasted 30 seconds too long, ladies and gentlemen. Russ, Yasin, close it up.
All right, people, thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Subscribe to all of the things that we do. We got something on Facebook. We got something on Instagram. We got something on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we got all that stuff.
Turn around. What is that?
Us.
Something. Yeah. We're behind you.
Something Crash and Flow related. So do that. Be happy. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.